So for those that are just tuning in, Holly's water just broke. She wanted to have an outside baby, so we rushed her in the stall. Good girl. Did you comment on the YouTube feed?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I talked to the cameras too, so I'm assuming they could hear me, but good girl. Good mama. Yeah, hopefully no more destruction, Jill. Good girl. Do you want to set a timer on your watch?
Okay.
And mark down what time roughly her water broke.
9:27.
And I'll get you to keep a few records as we go. Good girl. The folder's probably going to go off here in a second. Basically, as soon as the sack appears, the folder will go off. Good girl. Feel free to take photos or video or anything you want. Good girl. That's a good mama. Yeah. Good girl. There we go. All right, if you want to hold that for a second, I'll turn the folder off.
I know, girl. Oh, girl.
Good mama. Thank you.
It's like a foal might be being born.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Oops.
Good girl.
Check presentation. Good mama.
So Kayla's just heading in. She's going to check to make sure everything looks normal and everything looks good.
2 feet and a nose.
We've got 2 feet and a nose coming, which is what we ideally want.
The dark baby. Good mama. Good mama. Good girl. Go that way. Good mama, push. Good girl. Making good progress. Got the neck almost all out. Shoulders are the hardest part. Good mama. Almost there. Almost there. There's the shoulder. Good girl. There. You're almost out, baby. We get towels. There we go, kid. So almost got the shoulders out. There, and the back end's out. There you go, kid. Welcome to the world. Mark down time.
34.
Awesome. Hi, kid. Good job, mama. Good job.
Switch it.
Good job.
We're gonna help dry the baby off. We like to have the mom rest a little bit, especially because she's had a long night. We all have. Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, dear.
So you can just go over like.
Okay, for this side or? Hi, baby. Oh, oh my goodness.
So we like for the mares to lay here because there's a transfer of blood through the umbilical right now to the foal, so the longer that they kind of lay here and rest, the better. And we don't want to move the foal because we don't want to prematurely detach the umbilical because it could cause blood loss and bleeding out in the foal. It could also cause hernias. Good mama. Oh, can I get more towels? Any guesses?
That I can see. Yeah.
It's a girl. Little girl. 3 for 3.
A little Visia.
Ready your Foals, please? Dry. You did a great job. You did a great job.
Stole the other hollies so that we can get this.
You're just gonna eat them.
I want to steal hers. Alright. Steal this again. Whoops. Sorry. Sorry for my fingers, guys. Still a little chilly here, so we're toweling her off, getting her dry. Holly's having a snack.
Holly's having Holly snack.
Yep. Say we like it when they lay down and relax after having their baby. No, this is her second baby with us and 5th in total. Yeah, you can dry everywhere.
Already trying to go for the milk bar.
Yeah,
Are the legs even out yet?
not fully. It's a good girl. Again, all of our mares are very comfortable with us in the stalls, being around and handling them and their foal, so we're not causing her any stress by being in here. As you can see, she's happily having a post-foaling snack, getting some energy reserves back.
Oh yeah, there's spots. Oh, you like all the spots. I love all
Girl.
the spots.
Good girl. Yep, so just careful as Holly gets up.
Oh.
Here we go. So Holly just got up. She's gonna come over and see her baby.
We'll just step back, McCall, and
We'll let her groom her baby off now that she's up. So we'll stop drying it for a little bit. Let her do her job.
if you want to lightly towel her.
And we're gonna move on to toweling off HollyB a little bit because she got sweaty and it is still a bit chilly this morning, even though it's a lot nicer than it was last night. Do I just pull that towel forward away from her legs for me, please, Jennifer? Thank you. Good girl.
Stockings. Good mama.
Good girl. Good girly.
Her mane's all white except for like the forelock.
Yep. But her tail looks mostly dark. This is a little filly, which is always bonus. You want dark tails. Good girl. I say Holly knows what she's doing. She's doing a good job licking off her baby, drying her off. Can you reach into this pocket and take mine out for me, please? We're gonna just move positions a little bit. Kayla's gonna dip the foal's navel. That's where the umbilical is. So reach underneath. We wanna dip it with some betadine to make sure it gets clean and sterile.
One for two, I'll take.
It's from a character I used to play on a game. Okay. A Sith. It was very lively.
There we go.
It was very lively last night.
And now we're gonna get her hay bed down. Thankfully, since her stall was just cleaned and she went pretty quickly, she doesn't really need to be mucked again, which is convenient. So we're just gonna go right to adding the hay bed.
I was gonna put it in, and then Jennifer said she was down again. Okay, look at the horse.
Jennifer, do you want to just slide that sliding door closed? Like the main one, please and thank you. Just where it is a little bit nippy. So the human is drying HollyB off where she got a little bit sweaty, and HollyB is drying her foal off.
Teamwork.
Yep.
Goodness gracious.
Yep. Always teamwork makes the dream work. Get everybody dry and warm. Yes, right now it looks like a bay. Apparently HollyB just likes daytime babies.
I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that too.
Yeah, alright.
I mean, I much preferred last year where she didn't keep us guessing all night, but
Destroying the barn. Breaking out. Yeah.
I just wanted to have it in a shelter, guys, with my other Holly friends.
I'm gonna shift over so Kayla can put the hay down where I was sitting. I know. Bay filly by the looks of things. With long white legs.
I just get the rest of the shavings off and stuff.
Don't mind if I do.
Holly says, ooh, snacks.
I had this last night.
She does have a name. I'm going to get the foal's new owner to pronounce it for me again. Jennifer.
Visia.
Her name is Visia.
Is there something we can call her for short?
Viz.
Viz? Okay.
Calling her Viz for short. Sorry, you needed to tell me again because I did not retain.
Viz.
Oh my goodness.
My boyfriend says congrats on my cow.
Oh my cow. Look at you. Your cute little snip on your nose.
You made it a star.
Yeah. You made a cute one, Holly.
Hi.
Yeah, Jennifer, do you want to try to baby a little bit? We'll probably clean Holly's tail. Dropping a little bit. Hopefully she'll drop her something. Yeah, you never get between the mare and foals. You always stay on the opposite side.
She is curled up a little bit.
Yeah, basically if they wiggle, you just kind of get out of their way, let them go around. Step in there like towards its head.
Yep.
You're on.
Sorry, guys.
You're okay. Good.
Get any slipper.
We're going to take a peek at her feet. See her
She's what? She's a dark foot.
slippers. Well, she has one dark foot. You can see where that color changes there. So this part is the slipper. And from there and above is the actual hoof. And the slippers will wear away as she gets up and starts get moving. She has them on all 4 feet. And the slippers act to protect the mare's inside while the foal is being born, so her sharp hooves don't rip or tear anything.
I'm cute. A little snip almost matches mama's.
Yeah, I like the speckles.
Got a lot.
I was hoping for that. I was like,
And you're guaranteed to be homozygous black and homozygous Tobiano.
Viz, you like something that way.
He says, I'll figure them out.
A little bit more.
I just had surgery. My thumb is healing.
Do you want to try to get a video for like little slippers?
I suppose that was the first time that you could really see my brace on the camera because I was pointing
Anna
with
likes
them.
to beat herself up.
Yeah, a little darker makes me see where the slippers start from.
Yes. Well, and that's why I actually was indicating where it was.
I'm busy, guys. I have things to do.
You say Holly is quite comfortable and content with us in the stall.
She hasn't eaten in over 12 hours, so she's
Yeah.
probably a little hungry.
Yeah, she has not eaten very much at all in the past day or so, so food is good. fun ringtone. This is a little filly. Well, Holly started acting off probably about 5 o'clock last night and continued acting off and trying to escape the stall and tear down the stall all night.
Jennifer, can you step out? Don't mind your hopping. Yeah. I'm just gonna put it on airplane mode. I have a baby.
Good girl.
I told my mom, I told the godmother.
Anyone get a good look at her eyes to see if any are blue? No, Holly, you cannot escape. Do you want to just bring that feed tub back in there? I think that's what she's looking for.
I know the routine.
I worked hard for this. This side does not look good.
No, I think the left side might have looked like it had a hint of blue, but I haven't gotten a whole good look at it yet.
Nope, brown.
It like the front edge of it.
Yeah. I don't know if it's just the...
We'll have to get a good look at her eyes later to see if they are blue. It looks like the left eye may be partially, but it's hard to tell right now.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of blue there.
Yeah, I think the front ridge of it, of her left eye may be blue, but... Oh. I apologize for any grain falling in front of the camera. Holly is mess eating. No, she's good.
There's the wall there that's not going to work so well. No, it's not.
Kayla's just grabbing different pieces of the sack that are on the ground.
Does that usually happen in the sack works like that? Yeah.
Well, we had her turned out for the morning and then she went down and was laying down, so we brought her in. And then her water broke and she very quickly had a baby.
Her water broke on the way in.
Yeah.
I basically pulled her up and I'm like, oh, there's the water breaking.
You know, well, I told students to get off horses when I saw you bringing her in.
Yeah.
I saw her down. I was like, she's down. She's not running.
Yeah.
I was about
Good
to
girl.
I don't know if that'll help or not.
Good girl.
Come on, you can do it. You can do it.
Yeah, she is trying to share her breakfast with me, or her post-breakfast, post-foaling snack.
Yeah, she got second breakfast.
Unfortunately, I do not eat horse feed, so I didn't appreciate it.
Too busy eating.
Yeah.
Good girl.
Come on, Biz, you can do it.
Good girl. Hi.
great, no tearing.
Good.
It's fabulous. Textbook.
Here you go, honey.
No, you're on that.
Good. But I wants to. It's sunny and warm-ish. Warm is an overstatement. Warmer than it was yesterday.
Warmer than last night.
Yeah.
That's your baby. Down past that would be nice.
Good girl.
No, it's a more for Pluto.
Thank you. Just don't trip over my feet.
I should move my own.
You trying to get up? No, you got new legs.
It's so hard to figure out these wobbly sticks. Foal looks great. HollyB looks great. Everybody is alert, doing well, doing all the things they're supposed to be doing. Which for HollyB right now is eating and getting some energy back. And for Viz right now, it's starting to try to figure out those legs.
What time was she born, Jennifer?
34.
You're gonna need a big banky, I think. You're not little.
No.
Should you get that from under?
See, this is hard, guys.
It's gonna be too small.
Whoops.
Goodness gracious.
So I'm going to throw myself at you. Sizing her up for Blanky.
I think your bum's gonna hang out, and that's embarrassing.
Baby. Even on this side, you feel it.
Her name for short is Viz.
Yeah, I made a good baby.
Anna called me and I literally like was up and dressed in 5 minutes and I opened the camera and Jasmine was trying. She's down, so like ran down there because she wasn't like filming anymore. She was like still, but like so I went and like ran down, halted her, brought her up, she got half
Do you want to run out for a minute and feed the alpaca and sheep?
And it might be a little hangry.
Still in here?
Please and thank you.
I guess it can.
What did you say her name is? I missed that part.
Viz.
What is it, sorry?
Viz.
V-I-Z, is that how you say it?
Yeah. Or VIS. But
Whatever.
It's either 3 or 4 for the alpacas? I don't know.
I would say Holly must have been rolling before I pulled in. Look, this gets heavy every day. I know. It's like sometimes it doesn't really good and other times it doesn't.
Did you let other lesson people know?
I posted in the group and I've contacted everybody for this morning. And I figured out I'd deal with this afternoon later.
Yeah, that's what she did to my wall. And then she tore that down, so I just take it down completely. And I had to put the grill up.
Yeah, I saw that. Victoria was like, was she trying to jump on the stall? I was like, no, she was opening it, letting herself out.
Smashing it.
Got Holly's preference. Yeah, right? It's like my favorite part of Holly's face. The front of her left eye is blue.
Yeah, just a little room, like crescent.
Caitlin, there's a French vanilla over on that black cart.
I didn't even know. I'll go after.
I assume because he brought me one, so I'm just like. Yes.
Yep. I would take less trauma in the evening.
Right?
That was a little excessive.
Hi. You're blocking my view.
The Holly show.
I'm gonna try to excuse my fingers, guys. I'm awkwardly trying to adjust.
There's hay everywhere.
I guess but the door's here.
This is her mom. Her biological mom is HollyB, which is this mare. And her dad is one of our paint studs crews, a true QT cruising to win, who is also a buckskin like mom, just a darker buckskin. Okay.
She looks like she wants to lay down.
Yeah. Well, she might want.
Pass her placenta.
Yeah.
She's gonna.
Yeah, she's still feels a bit wet here.
I'll keep drying her until she's dry and we'll put her blanket on.
I'm gonna lay down and pass your placenta, baby.
Yeah, that's why it took me a couple minutes to actually get over, because I called Caitlin and I called all my lessons
Yeah.
as I was coming.
She looked like she just rolled when I pulled in.
They're both laying down there together.
Nice. Do you want to have another daytime baby, Holly? We could do 2 during the day. That'd be fine. Good girl, Holly.
She's on lay down.
Yeah.
No, ma'am. No chicken.
We're working getting the foal dried off. As I say, it's still a bit chilly here. It's warmer than last night, but not overly warm. Holly's looking like she's looking for a place to lay down to hopefully pass her placenta. We want the placenta passed within 3 hours, so she's got lots of time. And we keep track of all of the timelines, so when the water breaks, if we see it, when the foal alert goes off, when the foal is actually born, what time they stand, what time they pass through meconium, what time they actually latch and nurse, and what time the mare passes the placenta. Yeah, they both shared their cream gene last year. This year they don't want to do anything.
Nobody's sharing the same years yet, is
why, because Mama's there. Still trying to figure out those legs? Yeah. Yeah. She has all these little spots, too. She's... You gonna try?
Yeah, you can keep rubbing her as she's going.
I don't accidentally like push her down.
No, you're okay. And you can see the full slippers are already starting to wear and fray and starting to wear off as she's moving around. And they will come off more as she moves.
There you go. And she decides snacks over.
Kayla's just starting to clean off HollyB's legs a bit. Again, she got some blood and junk on them, so we don't want her to get chilled. We've already toweled her dry to get the most of the sweat off of her. No, the bottom looked black from what I was watching. Just the top, I think, was white. She's a good sized girl already, I think. What size blanket was that you held up to her that you think is going to work, Kayla?
Double X.
So it looks like she's going to be in a double XL blanket to start with. In reference, the foal we had born earlier this week to the outside mare has a medium blanket on the bottom layer and a large blanket on the top layer. Whoops. And yes, as they're figuring out their legs, they do tend to throw themselves on the ground a little bit. And that's just all the learning process. She's like, oh, I got some hay in my mouth. That was weird. That feels and tastes funny.
That's not milk. Yeah, liquid only diet for a good kid.
Oh, hi.
Good job. Good girl. Oh, you're so wet.
Yes. Yes, so far this year they're being fairly kind to us.
Mostly.
Well, for birth time anyway.
Do you have another towel, Kayla?
Yep.
For back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hands just drop wet.
Hi, Dede.
She's a good girl.
Oh!
Is that the baby?
That was the baby.
Skeeky says, this side of your neck is still a little wet.
You know, we need to get you dry. Whoop, there we go. Holly's gonna lay down and hopefully pass her placenta.
Hi. Oh, hi.
Maybe have a nap first.
Still a little damp in some spots.
Maybe have some snacks first.
More snacks. I had a busy night.
Yeah. Can you see me walking so many steps? I closed my active ring several times.
Hi.
Oh, sure he's
Put all your steps in, it wasn't even by then.
bum's wet. Sweet.
Did she do
Some of the dents were there, but she took the trim.
Says I don't.
Maybe here.
I saw the trim off this one. I didn't see the dents.
And I tried to put it back up, but I couldn't, so I ended up just ripping it off the rest
And
of
the
the way.
bite marks on the wood.
Yeah. Fine, Kayla.
Oh, she likes that. She's like, that's a nice scratch.
Good girl, Holly.
Holly's gonna roll.
Back that placenta out.
Hey, you drying up for blankie yet, kid? Oh, honey.
You like this? You like that though?
Fish probably dry. Blankie's still a little damp.
She's so,
Blankie's not gonna go in her leg.
yeah.
She's probably okay that blanket.
Yeah, she feels mostly dry. It's humid.
She feels like it. I see her. Don't blow on me. No, but it's coming.
Whoops. There you go.
Puppy stick, Swabby.
There you go. Oh, almost.
It's hard. She has the idea though.
She does. Not quite.
Partially. There it is. Good girl.
There we go. And Holly has passed her placenta, so Kayla's going to take that out of the stall, check it to make sure it's all there, there's no rips or tears, that it all looks good and healthy.
Good girl. Did you get cookies? Did somebody give you cookies?
Not yet. She said we got my second breakfast, but
Hi, how are you?
You ready for that? Awesome.
Oh, you got one.
How long ago was she born? Someone is asking.
She was born at 9:34.
Well, she was born at 9:34. I do not know what.
10:10, so she's 40-ish minutes old.
So she's about 40 minutes old right now. I don't have a clock.
And then she probably stood up 15 minutes later when the umbilical actually broke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she was born about 40 minutes ago. Her umbilical broke about, what, 25 minutes ago?
Yeah.
And she just passed her placenta. So everything's going great. Mama and baby are doing great.
Okay, I'm gonna wash your boots. No way.
Working on getting Holly cleaned and dried. Viz is exploring her new world and figuring out her legs. Hasn't quite made it to her feet yet, but has had a good couple attempts.
She has Holly's perfect snap. I can't get over it. Yeah, you have the perfect snap.
Yes, we took her and the other Holly out just to give them some time in the sun and see if they could maybe roll and get things moving. And then she laid down while she was out in the shelter, so we quickly brought her in. Her water broke as they were bringing her in, and the foal alert went off shortly after she was in the stall.
We're gonna have them rest now. You told? Blanket on.
She's done flopping around. You take a couple pictures. You can take a couple of
Not you. I don't do best cameras over. Goodness.
We're going to work on getting her blankie on so she can get nice and warm. As I say, it is warmer than last night, but still quite chilly here today. Fold ahead of the messy weather coming this afternoon, this evening, and tomorrow.
Hey, little one.
And these are actually dog blankets that we use, that we find work really well for the foals. This one's name is Viz.
Finish that up because yeah, that most of it off her legs.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, the baby doesn't want you to do that.
Hi, Holly. Your head is in the way of my picture of your baby.
Yeah, make a good door.
I can't see your baby with your head there.
Grab me some elastics. There should be some over on the black card.
Over on the rock card.
That's my brush.
She wanted to drive us all crazy last night and then full quick this morning. She was nice enough to wait till we got all chores done, except for feeding the sheep and alpaca, which have now been fed. Yes, it was HollyB that's foaled. Holly is currently outside having some turnout in the sun before the messy weather starts this afternoon and evening. But we do have eyes on her and we're checking her regularly. HollyB's over here having her legs cleaned and having some snacks.
Mom partied all night, didn't you see?
Yeah.
She shook me up all night.
Like footings all night.
Yeah, she's having a good little snooze. Gathering up her energy to figure out her feet. got your baby. Yep, so far we're 3 for 3 for fillies. We will see what everybody else gives us. Where's a big sigh, HollyB? Hi. Hi. Yeah, Holly says, no, you don't want to see my baby. You want a close up of the side of my head or my leg. Good. We tend, whoops. Sorry guys, I dropped you. We tend to find that the fillies are faster to find the udder once they get up and look for it, where the colts tend to take a little bit more time, but there's always exceptions to that rule. He says, well, I'm making up for all the hay I didn't eat the past 2 days.
Mom kept me up all night. It's time for a nap.
I'm hungry.
And we're going to start encouraging her a little bit to start putting a bit more effort into trying to get up again.
I noticed I went down there, she was always like,
Look at your cute little sippers.
No, Holly probably kept the baby up all night too. Just like she kept us all up all night.
Mean mommy. He was throwing you around in there. It's like bad turbulence.
Holly says, what? I'm innocent. I did nothing. I am just eating.
Did you have some turbulence?
I was supposed to be getting an eviction notice and I was leaving before it came out.
Yeah.
I was wondering there was a new sheriff.
Yeah. I'll get you. Oh, where's your leg? Oh. Lady. Yeah, you gotta get up. Come on. Come on. You gotta put some effort into this. It's time to get out of bed. No, it's time to get out of bed. Not laying down in bed. Here.
So ideally we want them on their feet within an hour of being born. If we start getting close to that timeline, we start encouraging them to help them get to their feet on their own. She just opened, whoop, there you go. She just opened the door latch a couple times on us last night.
Maybe this blanket is gonna be a little big on you.
He says maybe this will be my top layer blankie.
I think so. Boy, that's kind of nice.
Want an extra large? Yeah, there's that. You get the purple one there.
Hi.
Woohoo!
Please don't fall on me,
Good job.
because I can't go anywhere.
I gotcha. All right, now figure out those front legs.
Good.
Ready? Big hop. You can do it.
1, 2, 3. There's 1, 2. Good job. Good job.
You're kind of sitting on me.
It says, yeah, well, I need to find my balance there, lady.
Oh, there you go.
Whoops. There you go. Hi.
There you go.
I know. She's on her wobbly sticks now.
There you go. Now I have to take care of it.
Yep. It's true.
We'll go a little bit small.
So we estimated a little bit wrong. We're going to take off the 2XL blanket and put a 1 size down blankie on.
There you go. Look at you doing your thing.
She's got Holly butt.
There you go.
Good job.
Good girl.
Good job. She's marked almost identical.
Holly's a pretty good girl.
Good job, kid.
These cows being on their feet?
Yeah.
And don't
Good
even
girl. Yeah. Go, baby. Don't fall over, kid. Don't put them wobbles. I know. It's okay.
It's okay, Munkin.
Yeah. There. Oh my goodness. It's like these things are long. Yeah.
Does that feel kind of weird? This is not Holly's first baby. This is her 5th.
Yeah.
Yeah. 6 that, or 5 that she's foaled out herself.
Look at you.
Yeah, she's a pretty good mama. There you go.
sharing her back feet. She needs to figure it out.
Yeah, she's like, my front ones don't move yet. Just the back ones. Whoa, whoa, there we go.
It's a good girl.
There. Look at you.
There you go. Whoops, don't knock her over.
We have sea legs.
Good. Good girly.
There, there.
Good girl. Whoops. And we're down again. That's okay.
They look for chunks of her feet.
Yeah, they're starting
Here's
to
a lot.
off. Yeah.
No, those are mine.
Good. Oh, almost.
And I just wanted to sit in your lap.
Almost.
Oh, I don't like the texture.
They're like rubber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Kayla's collecting chunks of the full slippers that have come off. Oh, there you go. All by yourself that time. Fairly fluid.
See them though, like actively falling off.
Yeah, basically as soon as I get air, it starts going out.
And then when there's any pressure, it starts
Yeah, I feel like that. Hey, girls.
water.
Yeah.
Good job.
Good job.
Says I'm taking out her feet. So the next timeline we're looking for is for the baby to either nurse or pass her meconium. So her first poops. Yes, this is the bay filly. You might have to wait there, McCullough. She's looking for a place to lay down again. I mean, she might change her mind. You cannot escape with the door, my darling.
Why?
Because your mother is the other way.
So usually they bring the epidural down so you can feel the contractions. Because I'm not a girlfriend.
Yep. As I say, she might change her mind, but
Something's gonna change.
no, we do not plan to keep any of the foals this year. Some of them are, including this one, were already sold in Utero.
I'm not going outside.
Good girl. Please, if you're nice. Her boobs clean.
Hi. But you can't go out there.
But I wants to go out there. I would like to go out to the door and see where you people are looking at.
Yeah. My mom wanted out so bad. So I think I want to go out too. But did she want to go out like right after? She tried to. She was breaking down the barn all last night. She broke, like she opened the door too much.
Yeah. She is exactly like her mother in trying to escape out the door.
We basically put her outside.
She has to put like a lock on it probably.
Well, I mean, she's been in here and never had an issue before.
Like maybe she likes the privacy. So try that.
Nayla's foal's name is River. Her owner already had it picked before it was born and was going to work for either a filly or a colt. HollyB's foal's name is Viz, and her owner also had it picked out before she foaled.
You're not napping. Right. So I like ran down, halted her as we were walking up the hill for water breaks.
Yeah,
That's right direction, girl.
good.
This is her second with us. She's had.
Key's foal's owner is still debating on what name she has decided on. Good. Anybody know what the temperature is right now? Somebody's asked.
-3 when I
They're saying it's around -3 degrees Celsius. So significantly warmer than last night, but still on the chilly side. Caitlin, do you want to shorten up those elastics? Because Holly was just playing with them.
You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that.
So these are dog blankets that we use for the foals. They tend to work quite well, we find. But of course, for the dogs, they have elastic leg straps in the back. So we just shorten them up so the mares and the foals don't get tangled or playing with them. And sometimes we cut them off.
Where are you going? I need your other back leg. Easy, guys.
So Caitlin's just shortening them up for me because HollyB had found one and was deciding it was a good play toy. We have never had a horse that acts as dramatic as HollyB was last night. And she did not act that dramatic last year. Last year she did nothing.
She got big enough. I can go outside now.
Good girl.
Oh my gosh. She was rearing.
She was
Like she doesn't, like she's an
doesn't do
angel.
anything bad.
no.
She was,
She went every direction. Went down.
she did nothing until we took Keo. And then she was like, started circling and thought it was because we took Keo. So now she was stressed because we took food. She's like, well, where are you going? What are you doing? And then Reed messaged us and she's like, Holly's in labor. And we're like, well, we just took Keo and Gambit out. And then Boulder goes off. And we're like, yep, she's in labor. And we run down here.
You're doing a very good job of hiding there, little miss. All right, I will move and see if I can get you guys a better view, since Holly has decided she wants to park herself in front of me. Thank you. Look, now we can see the baby again. HollyB was very rambunctious in her stall last night. Lots of pawing and circling and trying to escape. Hi, little one. Good girl. She's a good girl. Hi, little one. Oh, I know. It's hard to balance when you shake, isn't it? No, she has not gone looking for the milk bar yet. She is still figuring her legs.
We're all gonna go home. We're all gonna get settled. That's right.
That was Stevie last year. We need to go to the milk bar.
She don't want to. I'm too interested in investigating.
We gotta go to the milk bar. There needs to be food in the wedding. One foot in front of the other.
She was just born this morning. She's probably, what, about an hour and a half at this point? Almost 2 hours old. So once they've been, we want them ideally nursing by the 2 hour mark. So that's why we're starting to guide her towards...
An hour. I got my time on.
Okay, they're telling me they're lying to me and she's only an hour old.
It's only 10:40.
She's born 9:34. It's 10:40. So an hour's minutes.
I don't know. I don't have a clock.
There we go. Just the flex is going.
Well, we guesstimate the coat size by eyeballing them first, and then we can hold it up beside them. In her case, what we estimated at first was a double XL, and it was a little bit long, so we switched it out for just an XL. And they usually only stay in their initial size blanket for the first couple of days, and then they outgrow it very quickly. It's down at the hind end in the right area, but she's down on the leg instead of up on the udder. Oh, she's like, I did.
Out partying.
Yeah. Being used in a month.
Suckling on the mom's leg is a good idea, apparently.
I didn't like keep coming down here, clear back in the stall.
So she opens the latch.
Yeah, she was down on the gate and that.
Good girl.
And the first time she like stood there in the doorway and she was, oh, good, interesting. She just stood there for a while. I'm over here. She goes out.
Whoop.
So like literally she was coming out as I was walking down. And I'm like, excuse me, ma'am.
She was a wreck last night. I was like, I felt so. I'm like, is she okay? Like I just felt so bad. I know.
So she's got a good suckle reflex so far. Just hasn't found the right spot yet. She's still got time.
Then I had to keep getting up and checking. And I'm like, there's no way.
She's got to have it. That's something.
And it was right area, right area. Just a little. Oh, she licked it. She licked it.
No, they don't tend to get it first try. They have to bumble around a little bit to start with. But you can see she's under there giving it a shot. She's at least found the udder now. Kind of all around the teat. A lot of the time it takes them a little bit to find the right angle. Oh, there you go. She definitely had it in her mouth for a second. There we go. So I come in, I'm going to cut ahead of Makala.
Yep.
And you can see that she's been on both. Hasn't gotten a good grip on it fully yet. There we go. It's kind of going on for a second or two, then coming off, which is fairly normal.
Oh, she busted out a separate one?
Yeah.
Literally looked like she was.
So, yep, she's been on the teats. Still waiting for a good strong suckle and latch, but she definitely knows where she's at. Just hasn't had as strong of a latch as we'd ideally like yet.
Oh, is that good? Well, I had to turn the YouTube down. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Right. It's funny when you feel
God, well, I know.
She's a little dramatic about the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, I've never gone through labor, so I can't compare, but I've seen lots of other mares go through labor.
And it's not typical of her either.
Like last time, we checked her, we did chores, nothing. We took the gambit out and put them out in turnout. And then Reed messaged us and she's like, oh, I still in her stall. I was like, well, we used to keep gambit out, so she always tried.
So she needs to get the teat a little bit further in her mouth to get a strong latch.
Get them situated, and then
And you'll hear the sound of the suckle change when she's firmly attached. She's getting some milk, but just not.
in labor, she got her baby, and like all she was doing was working. She was doing circles and pacing, and like before that she did nothing. Like, she was quiet.
Cause I was like, I didn't hear the phone call, so I wondered. Yeah. Try both.
Yeah, well, she's had both in her mouth. I say sometimes it just takes them a minute to find the right angle to get a solid
I know.
and actually stay on there.
And I opened the camera as I was getting in the car 30 minutes later, and the phone was out and Jennifer was driving.
The owner picked it. It's a name that she knows from a character.
Basically, so close. Yeah. But, oh well. Yeah, really fresh.
Yeah, fresh one.
Yeah,
She's
freshest
still
one.
wet.
Not even dry.
Still wet and squishy.
Wow.
Yeah, I'd apologize for canceling lessons, but I don't think anybody cares.
Oh, yeah, you should really apologize. Yeah.
Viz
Shame on you.
with a V.
How dare you, Mary? That's right.
No, her name is Viz.
I'm working on. I'm gonna go work on it. Yeah. Like hi.
Standing at the gate going,
I saw her.
I'm like, "Are you down?" She's like, oh, you look miserable too.
She says hi. I'm gonna go back here for a bit.
Have you ever had two practices? The closest was like 2 hours. 2 hours apart. I went to that.
And then we in the
They were dead.
Oh.
Oh, look at her beard.
What is the full name?
Visia.
So the full name is Visia. Viz is the shortened version.
She's drooling some milk.
Yeah. I'd say she's been on. She just hasn't had as long or as full of a feed as I would like.
Well, congratulations on your baby.
Oh.
She is
Perfect.
beautiful.
Oh, you can cry.
I was
People
almost
have.
crying on my way up. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah.
I love her
I
color.
should cry. She'd be really happy. Yeah. Following my baby.
Good girl. Hi. Now she's starting to think about pooping, I think.
This labor, yeah.
Hi. How are you? No, you can't escape. I'm sorry. Oh, a big shake. What did your mom just do? You need to go. Good. Hi, monkey. Yes, Mama is very sweet and kind and easygoing and gentle. Whoops. You're blocking again, my dear. You're at the wrong end, sweetheart. Gotta angle yourself backwards.
Okay, that helps them move down a little bit.
So she's not, still not 100% on getting on the teat.
She's like, my turn, please. Yeah. I heard there was second breakfast.
Pretty sure that's all she did this for. The extra snacks.
He says, baby's nosing are my udder.
You're the nicest, sweetest girl. Yeah. She's walking around in here. Is that helper? Good girl.
Yeah, she still hasn't latched as fully as I'd like her to. She's gotten some milk in her mouth, but she's still fumbling a little bit. She's doing a good job, though. Hi.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah. Well, is that Rick in it? So they do prepare soup. Okay, like they literally do it all.
Hi. How are you?
Okay. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, but this looks more interesting.
Can we break it with Mom?
Does someone want to guide, Caitlin, do you want to guide her back to the udder?
Oh, little monkey. Let's go this way.
So when I see them suckling things that aren't the udder, we'll guide them back over to it. As I can tell by Holly's udder that she's had her teats in the mouth. But as it hasn't got that good firm latch yet. chicken is mad outside. Having a hard time with this. Good. No, she's just kind of licking it. Like she's got the very tip of the teat in her mouth, but not enough to actually get anything. It's like she's been on, but she's not getting it fully in her mouth enough to...
Should I give her an enema or wait a little bit?
I can't see if she's trying to do
Not trying
anything.
to strain it all, but
Like, it's just... Because she's on it, she's looking around for it, but she just can't get the angle to get it actually in and fully...
Where are you going?
back it up. No, no, back it up.
I think it should be familiar to her.
Yeah.
No, the teats are the normal size. Just kind of... Yeah, she is on currently. She stays on will be the question. Because it's like when she shifts, she pops off.
Well, she found it right away. That
Yeah.
And then I figured out.
Good girl, Holly.
Don't bite her.
It says, I'm trying to move her ahead.
Yeah, because she was too far back. There she goes. Good.
Yeah.
Good girl, Holly.
No, it's a happier sound. There you go.
Oh, my mom bit me in the butt, she said.
You just, Holly, just be patient.
But I want to eat her and clean her. Whoops. Okay, all done. Let me move back a bit.
I don't want to bite her in the butt. Backwards a little. Backwards.
Yeah, fair warning. If you're behind me, I don't actually see you. So
Yeah, no, I was back. I was like backing up.
I will not hit you on purpose. I don't guarantee what happens by mistake.
It's the risk I take. Being so close.
Is that good? Want some more?
Yeah. Good girl. Good girl.
That's better. She was banging on it. It just like you guys just wiggle it free.
Oh yeah, that's 'cause there's
And some do prefer to like take short sips and then come off and on, and some just go on and hoe down. Yeah. Yeah.
Once she's done. Once she's done that drink, she's got
Good girl.
She wanted to come at Holly this way.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
I say, once they're on like she is now, you can hear the change in the sound of how they're nursing and how they're eating.
Here, kid. Yeah. It's easy. Please take the pressure away.
Nope, this is full number 5 for HollyB.
Alright, just a jacket for the baby. Because now that I've had my hand on her, she's kind of cold.
Putting a second layer on the floor because, as I say, it is still a bit chilly here today, and she is still shivering a little bit. Once we get the blanket on her, Caitlin will shorten up those leg straps again. Away.
Another drink? It's this way though.
He says, no, I'm kind of busy. Holly has passed placenta. Everything looked good. It was fully intact. No tears or rip.
No, that's your mother's leg.
The only part we are waiting for still is for Viz to pass her Meconium. She says, I'm nursing again. I'm hungry. If there's a rip or a tear on the placenta, it means there is the potential that the mare has retained part, which can create infection. So that would mean we would need to get the vet out and flush her and make sure nothing has been retained. But as I say, Holly's placenta looked awesome. No rips or tears. It was good color.
You want to give you an enema now? Oh, you go back to the one? Gotta get up.
Well, she's... Now I've figured this out. I want to keep eating.
That was from last night. Yeah. Brought her in after she finally dried.
The OG Holly is doing well. She's out for some turnout, and we are checking on her regularly. It'd be nice if she obliged us with a daytime foal today, but we'll see. The sire of Viz is our buckskin Tobiano stud Cruise, our true QT cruising to win. Yes, she is. She says, I'm hungry.
She never.
Kayla, this has 10% battery left.
Okay.
Say that, well, if they have any more questions, they got about 5 minutes to ask.
Alright, guys. I'm getting low on battery, so if anybody has any other questions, please let me know. We will be shutting down the Facebook Live here shortly. But the YouTube, as per normal, will stay up.
No, escaping.
I'm easy, I'm good to go.
Oh, look at you drooly lips.
Yeah, I had to do.
He says we're just going to give her an enema to help her pass her meconium. Depends if we see the full straining or not, how quickly we'll give an enema to help them pass their meconium. If they're straining and having trouble, or if they're being distracted by trying to poop, we'll give it just to help them out. And then they can focus on other things, like nursing. He says, but maybe I want to get it all over my tail. They are human enemas that we use, and we give a partial one to start. Just to help get things moving. And she's like, oh, I feel kind of funny now.
Hi, baby girl. What did you do to me? Open out that door.
Her name is Viz.
I think she's been cool leaving them out for a bit.
Yeah. If you want to, Michelle, if you do want to do a good detangling of it.
I'm going to take Triss over there anyways.
I guess that's Tanya, not Michelle. Only ones that are still in are Delilah and Triss, and Delilah and Tess, and they can come out. Oh, she's giving me a good shot of starting to push out her meconium.
Good girl.
But right to the camera.
Yeah, this is what it looks like.
It's dark and tarry and sticky, and you really hope that as they take it off, that it does not hit their legs on the way down. Yes, the birth is on video. Once we finish this live stream, it will be posted to our Facebook page. It would be close to the start of the video.
You're doing great for us.
She had that cool and you could see where the slippers were.
I'm not done yet, Caitlin.
And they can have quite a lot of meconium in there, way more than you would think they have.
Mark that down. 11:08. Isn't it? Still more coming.
Don't fall.
Yeah. It's hard to get these little nuggets out. These sugars aren't like rock hard gumdrops like Rivers were.
Over there.
He said, I'm not done yet, Kayla. Now I might be. But I still think there might be stuff in there.
Give me 5 minutes to get the rest of your enema.
Good mama. Good mama. All right, guys. Well, this has met all of her timelines, as has HollyB. We are going to be shutting down this stream now before our battery power dies. You're welcome to continue watching on the YouTube feed. And yeah, thank you all for tuning in.